In this video we're looking at the Forster Case and Cartridge Inspector. It's a very versatile tool that can try to measure the runout in varying stages of the process of reloading. In this variation we have it set up to measure the case. So you would put the end of the case into the V portion and in the back, and then you can adjust the tension of the inspector on there to then spin that case to measure the runout on your resized case. You want to avoid trying to measure way up by the neck. It's usually best to go just below the shoulder. And then you want to push down on the case with your thumb and forefinger and avoid trying to spin it with this knurled lock nut on the other side. With this same setup, just by spinning the bar and making some adjustments of the indicator itself and installing a Forster case trimmer pilot, we can measure the variance in the neck wall thickness of that case. So once we spin that bar, we can slide the case neck over the end, keeping it in the V. And then there's a couple lock nuts in here that control the position of that indicator on the tool itself. And when we bring that indicator in, we would want to position it right up against the case neck, and then as we spin that against the pilot, it would measure the variance of that neck wall. The other part of the tool is measuring a loaded round, or the cartridge portion. In this, it's the same process. We're in the V. You want to just set that case so it's fairly level, and then try to measure just up ahead of the case neck. And then with your thumb and forefinger again pushing down, assuring it's down in the V, that's when you would spin that case during that part of the process. Again, avoiding to turn this knurled lock nut, or having it so tight against there that the spring could induce any picking it up out of that V. That's the Forster Case and Cartridge Inspector. It's not something usually I'd recommend a beginning reloader to start with, but if you're trying to hone out why you've got a flyer here and there in the process, it can be a great tool to kind of look at every part of the reloading process and pinpoint what might need to be changed or adjusted for you.